What's up guys, Ryzen here. Today we're going to talk about Zen 2, and yeah, I know there's a lot of speculation and hype for this SKU of CPUs. If you're like me, you're probably googling at least twice a day. So let's get into it. First of all, take this with a grain of salt, as all of this is only an analysis of what we already heard and what really to expect. Now all of you probably already heard about Tim Opisak and the 16-core and 12-core engineering samples. This already confirms that we're going to get a 16-core and a 12-core CPU. Now then, what I take from this is that the base clock speeds and the turbo boost speeds you see in that engineering samples have been leaked for a purpose of lessening the hype a bit. And with this I really only mean a bit, because AMD might not have hit the initial target clock speeds they wanted to, like Gem-of-Dawn-TV's leaks suggest, but they are close to it. This means they are downplaying the hype, so people won't be disappointed at the announcement at Computex, but rather more impressed. This will give a more positive view on their product SKU. Also, remember that you'll be able to overclock these CPUs. This will probably mean you'll get greater than 5 GHz speeds if your chip has greater than average silicon. Now then, what about pricing? I'm just as curious as all of you, so I'm gonna play a guessing game using Occam's razor, a problem-solving principle that essentially states that simpler solutions are more likely to be correct than complex ones. Firstly, AMD has dropped their pricing on their current SKU of CPUs. This would mean they are clearing stock and that they wouldn't be competing with their upcoming products at the same price point. This would give us a minimum estimated price at MSRP by comparing Zen Plus and Adore to TV's leaks. As you can see, the Ryzen 7 CPUs come in at the same price point, as this is what all customers expect AMD to do. Just by thinking back at the backlash Nvidia got with their Turing versus Pascal price point, it seems quite obvious that this is a mistake nobody should make. AMD always strive to be a cheaper alternative, and it wouldn't be in their best interest to raise their pricing. Here is a short clip of the launch of the first gen Ryzen. Do you remember it?
And I know everyone is wondering about Ryzen pricing. And this is actually the most fun, because I get a lot of advice about what we should or shouldn't price Ryzen at, from many of you actually, telling us what we should do. But our focus actually is on the users. It's on the PC ecosystem. And when you look at the PC market today, there are just a large number of users who want to game in 4K, or they want to create and share content, including photos and videos. Or you might even want to design your own thing, your own house, your own product. And you need a heck of a lot of performance to do that. But we also realize that most PC CPU buyers don't want to spend more than $500. In fact, 99% of the people will buy CPUs less than $500. And so we had one goal in mind with Ryzen. We wanted to disrupt the PC market. We wanted to bring innovation, choice, and performance to as many people as possible. And so this is about bringing high-performance computing to an order of magnitude more people. So with that, let me talk to you about the Ryzen pricing.
As you heard Lisa said, a lot of people buy at a lower price, specifically under $500 US. So I'd expect that from all upcoming Zen 2 products. They would at least stay within $100 US to that price point. Another variable at play is Intel pricing. As we saw at CES 2019, AMD compared the 8-core engineering sample with the i9-9900K at stock. The question here is, are they going to have the 8-core compete with the i9-9900K, or are the 16-core going to compete with the i9-9900K? Because I'd say AMD will definitely be at a lower price than Intel to hold their competitive edge over Intel. It's likely that the speculated price of the Ryzen 9 3850X from Adore TV's leak is going to compete with the i9-9960XE 16-core 32-thread CPU at half the price, which is $1,684 divided by 2, which is indeed $800 rounded at worst. At best, the pricing will still be at Adore TV's speculated price of $500, but the most likely would be to have the average between $800 and $500, while still remembering there's a lot of factors at play, being wafer cost, production, packaging, etc. If the Ryzen 9 3850X competes with the 9960XE, then the Ryzen 9 3800X will probably compete with the 9900K. So AMD would be $38 cheaper than Intel at MSRP when the i9-9900K launched. This same principle goes for the Ryzen 7 chips versus Core i7 and the R5 versus i5, etc. If AMD brings out the Zen 2 CPUs at Adore TV's leaked price, this would be a real game changer, as Intel would have nothing to compete with. But for now we're going to wait till Computex and see what happens. Thanks for watching.